Look, I realise it's hard for you to accept the fact you've got no control over your own lives. But that's what penal punishment's all about. Being deprived of your freedom and made to knuckle under to authority. Now, look, if you could just accept that fact, life would be easier for you.
For the screws, you mean?
You're people who have proven you won't follow the rules of society. Therefore, you've got to be made to follow them. And that's our job.
We should go on with it. I mean, they must have stuck Judy in the pound.
We've got to keep on with it if we want to get Bea back.
Yeah, but it's going to be pretty silly if we all end up in the pound.
Well, that's what I reckon. And what about Margot? I mean, she went right off. If we keep stirring, who knows what she'll do?
Oh, she's just upset about a sentence.
Upset? She was more than upset. She was that mad she could have just about done all of us. God, now she's got her gorillas with her. All right, I got some news. If I'm going to be stuck in this dump for the next 8 to 10 years, I might as well make the best of it. From now on, I'm going to be boss cocky.
Hell, that wasn't supposed to happen.
You got some sort of objection, Hazel?
No, Margot.
Anyone got any objections? All right, well, that's settled. I'm the new top dog, and what I say goes. Everyone understand?
You awake already?
Yeah, just enjoying the peace and quiet. This place is like a holiday farm compared to Wentworth.
You think you'll stay with us for a while then, do you?
Yep. If I'm left alone, I might just enjoy retiring from the scene as a heavy.
But do you think you could be content not being top dog?
Of course I could. Always liked the country. Yeah, I reckon this might be just the place for me to serve out the rest of my sentence. No fuss, no worries.
That's if you're allowed to.
Why shouldn't I be?
Well, what about Janie and her heavies? Don't they bother you?
They've learned I can give out better than I can take. They won't try that again in a hurry. And Mari and I see eye to eye.
You think it could be all right then?
Yep. I reckon I could really cop it sweet here. I've got no complaints. And it'll give me a chance to forget all those years at Wentworth.
Good morning, Mr. Fletcher.
Miss Davison?
I hope it's a quiet day. I have a lot of paperwork to get through today.
Yes, I didn't have time to tell you yesterday. I think things might be settling down a bit. The women have found themselves a new top dog.
Oh, so soon? Who is it?
Gaffney. She came on strong in the recreation room and claimed top position. She didn't seem to have any opposition.
Gaffney? I would have thought she'd have taken longer to recover from the shock of her sentence.
Well, I got the impression she was working out her anger.
Well, perhaps it's better that she's doing it this way, otherwise she might have been too difficult to handle. You know, I think now would be a good time to introduce the Prisoners' Needs Committee. If Gaffney can be involved in that, it might give her a sense of having something to say in what's being done.
Oh, I don't think Gaffney would be terribly interested in your committee, Mrs. Davidson. The only needs she's interested in are her own.
Exactly, and her needs are the same as the other women's. Would you bring her to my office? I'd like to have a talk to her.
Yeah, well, I suppose it might do some good.
I'm sure it will.
Could you fetch Gaffney and take her to see the governor? She wants to see her straight away. Yes, good morning. I'd like to make an appointment to see the manager, please. Yes, my name's James Fletcher. Well, with a view to assessing the kind of work I'll be most suitable for. Yes? This afternoon? No, that'll be fine. 2:15. Fine. I'll see you then. Bye.
So we've got ourselves working somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't like the feeling around this joint. It's like the calm before the storm.
No, and Margot's so ratty. She's just as likely to cause trouble just for the hell of it.
Yeah, could turn out to be nasty, I reckon.
Yeah.
Gaffney,
Yeah?
you're wanted in the governor's office.
Guess she's heard the news. Wants to make sure she's on the right side of the new top dog.
You might be able to fool this lot, Gaffney. But I don't think Mrs. Davidson will be very impressed. In fact, she may just take you down a peg or two.
Not me. No one's ever going to cut me down again.
You're all mouth, Gaffney. Time will tell.
Yeah. Time will tell, all right.
Wonder what old Davo wants her for.
I don't know, but I'm just glad they took her out of this place for a while.
Yeah. Pity we haven't got a bunch of bananas.
Why?
We might be able to buy them two off.
Yeah.
Will she get on my back if I have a fag?
No, she won't care.
Not like old vinegar tits, eh?
No way. The offices here are pretty easy going, especially that one. You can get away with almost anything.
Yeah. Well, it's just the way I like them. I was right. I am going to enjoy myself here.
Still reckon she could throw a spanner in the works. We don't want nothing to stop the mushies from coming in.
No, we sure as hell don't. Now, I reckon she'll be right.
Be best to make sure, though, wouldn't it? Why don't we do like I suggested? Be sure to change the way she sees things.
Hey, Tracy. Come over here, I want to talk to you. I've got a little job for you. It's about your mate from Wentworth.
I would like to start forming the committee as soon as possible. I believe it could serve a very valuable function. What do you think of the idea so far?
Think I'm dumb or something?
If I thought you were dumb, Gaffney, I wouldn't have brought you up here to discuss the matter in the first place. I'm obviously asking for your help with the committee.
I'm not going to get sucked in like that. You can't buy me off that easy.
Buy you off? Why on earth should you think I'm trying to do that?
Because you're scared of what I might do. You know I've been pushed too far. 10 years. Someone's going to have to pay. Everyone's going to pay.
Oh, that's enough of that sort of talk, Gaffney.
I haven't started yet.
If you continue with this sort of attitude, you're only going to make things more difficult for yourself.
Difficult? God, you make me laugh. Things couldn't be no worse for me than they already are.
Margot, I know how shocked you must be at the severity of your sentence.
How could you know? You go home every night.
All you can feel at the moment is bitterness.
Too right.
But this isn't going to help you in the years to come. You need to get yourself involved in something, occupy your mind.
I'm top dog now. I'll occupy my mind with that, getting things done my way for a change, and getting back at the system for what it's done to me.
Oh, there's obviously no point in talking to you at the moment. I'll discuss it with you later when you've had time to think it over.
I've got the next 10 years to think about it, Mrs. Davidson, but it won't make no difference. So don't think you're going to get me jumping every time you snap your fingers.
Would you take her back now, please, Mrs. Barfield?
Whatever it was she said to you, it's upset you.
I told you, she only asked how you were getting on, and I said, fine.
What are you so jumpy about?
I'm not jumpy. I'm on lunch duty.